So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And here's Sané. And here's Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Neuer reaching his double century today. Well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Fermin. Oh, he's onto this. Nice interception, well timed. He's had it taken off him. And here's Sané. Mbappe. Italy have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Mbappe. Thuram. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's beaten the last man. Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that will... And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram, well, played right into his path. And he's had it nicked away. Sané couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Neymar, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Sané. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to get it away. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Mbappe. "30 minutes gone. He's here, big chance!
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rodri. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter.
Chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Messi. Works it forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Guardiola deals with that comfortably.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Signore e signori, attenzione, un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 4. Lascia il campo per il
And the action is back on the way.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Cruyff. Italy do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram. He's through here. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against this. A great hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Time and again they are repelled.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.649 spettatori.
It's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. He's looking wide. That's a nicely measured pass. Cruyff. He's found the way through. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe! Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Cruyff.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield. Gently done.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Italy are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And Cruyff! Oh, he's been... And again! This time, surely! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10. Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fermin. He can run onto that. And a shot!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
It's
di
loose
recupero.
now and they want to get it back. And that is a little undercooked. That's very neat.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Could move up a gear here. Mosquera promptly. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle. Kvaratskhelia. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's played him through. Here's Fernando Torres. Gets through on his own. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Italy have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Lukaku. Mohamed Salah. That's Thuram. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lukaku might just make this. Guardiola. Torres. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Salah. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Courtois claims it.
This is the time you need that pace. That's going in strongly.
And they're quick to get it back. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Belts one. And the ball's come loose here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pull it. This is... And pull it! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. Neymar. Cruyff. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Guardiola. He's gone for goal! Thuram gets good distance on it. And it's Cruyff. Jordi Alba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, nice interception.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lukaku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, played right into his path. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Lukaku. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres. Cruyff! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That is a great pick out.
There will be one
Jordi
at a
Alba.
time.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. Now it's Hullet. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Italy happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Italy carrying a one-goal lead. Kvaratskhelia. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mohamed Salah. And Hullet! It's fallen kindly here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's straight offside.
Italy couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Italy come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
It's a sharp pass. Time and again they are repelled. De Jong shifted upfield. Messi. Team still separated by the game's only goal. We're back in possession. Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. And it's Hullet. Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Kvaratskhelia. And they can counter here. Quality ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hullet. He's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gently done.
Germany are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No outsmarting him this time.
Germany are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played out towards the right wing.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Mohamed Salah, number 18, Kvaratskhelia, number 2.
That is good alertness.
Coming on the field, number 5, Nico Williams, number
And
9,
here's Torres.
Fritz, number 10,
Mateus.
Substitutions taking place.
Rudiger gets a foot in here. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rodri. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram attempts a clearance.
Italy probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Jordi Alba is there, and he can pick it up. Rodri, good spot, he's seen the run.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Now it's Torres. He's found some space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And that gets things running. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi, he's had a hit! Jim, which player is best equipped? Rummenigge! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Rafael Leao. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Quarter of an hour played. Neymar, spread neatly. Showing good feet. Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal! Messi. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Now that's well seen too. Fernando Torres. Big chance!
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Vieira, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Moved on forwards. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi. He's beaten the last man. Messi! They are rampant. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. And here's Torres. Maldini calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. He's one-on-one! Tries a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Good challenge, excellent challenge. So what can they make of this? Neymar in acres of space out wide. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Distributed tidily. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Del Piero. He is through here. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lampard. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Decent hit! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Straight header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Back into the middle. Rodri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He can run onto that. He could be in here. Great hit! It's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
We have ourselves a real game. Messi gets through on his own. Can he finish? And he welcomes it in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, they've got it again. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Cruyff. He's got the shot away! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Italy go in chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Neymar. Italy heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Messi. Neymar.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cannavaro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Zico. No, that's been intercepted. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Attenzione, un cambio.
That gets things going for the second half. Just eases him off the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Italy are looking to go forward now. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chooses the shot at goal! Zico, and another try! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Got a shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987
Zico?
spettatori.
No, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Guardiola has a look and plays it forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Fenerbahce! They've done it! It was coming!